It's been a long road, but my time is finally here. If you know where that's from, congratulations, we are watching the same show, and I'm liking it a lot. What's up, everybody? It's me again, and today we're going to be going over another gaming controversy. If you haven't seen my previous videos already, let's see. There's a Wings of Redemption video that's been uploaded that I really like, since Wings is one of those figures in the internet mythos which is comparable to Christian Weston Chandler. The legend himself, Christian. Although I think he goes by Christine these days, but still, to me, he'll always be Christian, and to a lot of people, he's always going to be Christian. But yeah, Wings of Redemption, big fat, eat bigger, kind of a slob, and kind of got into some trouble recently with Office Depot. But you know what? Go watch the video instead. Instead of me explaining it in another video, go watch that instead. And another video I uploaded recently, hopefully is out by now, is a GTA 5 video I did. About it being re-released on the next generation consoles. Obviously, Rockstar here is looking to put minimal effort and get maximum amount of profit, like any major multi-million-dollar corporation these days, right? Screw over the consumer, make your money, get the hell out of there, act like you care. So go watch that video if you haven't already. It's somewhere. Maybe it's on the end card, maybe it's like in that little card that pops up right now. I don't know, but it's going to be somewhere. But yeah, how you guys doing? And today we're going to be going over NBA 2K, a basketball sports game. Now, here is the headline. 2K breaks gaming de facto $60 ceiling. Asks for $70 for next-gen NBA 2K21. So, essentially, these sports games, from what I gather, since I'm not a sports game guy, Fight Night, those type of games on PS2, I love playing those type of games with my cousin. I'm into the boxing scene. I like boxing, kind of like it. Watch it on the Zone. Well, when I have the Zone. Boxing's a sport, right? I guess you could say it's a combat sport. Yeah, it is a sport, right? So, have I played sports games? Yes and no, because I think the real sports games today are like 2K, Madden, NFL, what's that soccer game, FIFA or PES, one of those games. And I'm not really into that type of stuff. Not really my forte, those sports games. But yeah, but the interesting part here about the sports games, is the microtransactions in these games. Now, from what I hear from the community and from what I gather, sports games make more money off the microtransactions than they do off the actual video game, which is, it's a common sight amongst, games today. But I think the sports game companies were kind of ahead of the curve with this stuff, with this whole scumminess going on with the microtransactions and monetization practices, right? They were ahead of the curve. Shout out to EA, right? They know what they're doing to get their money. So they want to increase the price to $70. Now, there's a quote here from one of the representatives. There is a quote here from one of the representatives of NBA 2K21, I believe. We believe our suggested retail price for NBA 2K21 on next-gen platforms fairly represents the value of what's being offered. Power, speed, and tech that's only possible on new hardware. While we are confident that NBA 2K21 will be a monumental leap forward for the franchise and a standout visual showcase on next-gen consoles, we recognize that it's our responsibility to prove this value to our fans and NBA 2K players. So, let me get this straight. Now, they're raising the price because of the value given to you. Okay, well, you're saying the next generation consoles are giving you a lot more value, for the video game. And we want to charge you more because of the value that's being offered. The better graphics, the better microtransaction fees, right? Stuff like that. Now, for a sports game to cost $70, I find that to be ridiculous. I don't play sports games, so to me it sounds even more ridiculous. Now, I don't know how people who are into these type of games feel. I know some are, rightly outraged about the $70 price tag. Would I pay $70 for a sports game? Hell no. Why? Well, let's be honest here. It's going to be an incomplete mess upon launch. Probably going to be a lot of stuff that needs to be patched on day one. A huge gigabyte patch, right? Maybe 12, 20 gigabytes, A day one patch, that's a given. Performance issues at the very beginning, obviously. And we're going to have other issues too. What other issues? Microtransactions. That's what the hell I'm talking about, These sports games are notorious for getting these microtransactions into the game and, trying to get as much money from you as possible. Now, I'm more familiar with the, I believe what I saw once was on the FIFA video games, the soccer, the football video game, right? I believe they had like a system where you would pay them money, right, EA, and they'd give you these virtual packs and you'd get cards, right? Kind of like buying a booster pack for Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you know? Shout out to my old Yu-Gi-Oh uploads. Yes, I was a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Now, I think they were randomized, you know, kind of like a loot box situation, and you'd pay the money, and they'd give you the cards. Oh, I got this this Leo Messi card. Oh, I got this Ronaldo card, you know. And the reason I'm saying those names is because those are the only two soccer people names I know. Only two I know, or David Beckham, right? But I don't even know if that's the same league or whatever. But moving on from my soccer shenanigans and my trying to memorize useful players' names, right? $70, I think, is a lot, and you know, especially with the way the economy is going to go. We all know we're probably going to be in a prototype, a beta recession coming up now because of the SARS-CoV thing that's been happening all around the world. You know, the economy is not steady right now. Go on eBay, go on Amazon. Stuff you could get for like cheap back then, like a year ago, is nowhere near that price anymore. And I think a lot of people are going to end up losing their houses, and our economy is not going to be doing well. And this ties into gaming as a whole. You know, with the next generation of consoles coming up, if you have a high price tag, and let's say it's like $5.99, right? And the competitor is $4.99. A lot of people are going to go with the competitor at $4.99. Why? Because, well, times are going to be tough. And, you know, it's either, hey, do I, you know, save the $100 I can put forwards to my family, food, you know, my internet bill, something else useful? Or do I buy the other console and not have enough money for a video game, right? And kind of obvious where you want to go if you want to get your best bang for your buck. Microsoft at this stage, right? But going back to NBA 2K, whatever. These sports games to me are just, you know, money grabbing roster updates every time they re-release, you know, every new year. They seem to be very, very bad for the consumer. I don't plan on buying this game. I don't ever plan on buying an NBA 2K game. But if you're into this type of stuff, well, you know, good for you, I guess. Good for you. You're going to be paying $70 for next gen and with a bunch of microtransactions. But overall, let's wrap it up, everybody. Let's wrap it up. So NBA 2K21 on next gen is going to be costing you $70, and we all know that extra $10 increase is not going to give you anything free in DLCs or nothing like that, or microtransactions. You're still gonna have to pay a crap ton of money for the other type of stuff you want, right? So, take that for what you will. Am I a fan of this stuff? No, not really, and unfortunately, it's here to stay. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think about these sports games? Do you think NBA 2K21 has the right idea charging $70 for a video game? What is that, 80, 90, 100? You're $30 away from making it $100. Do you think that's acceptable? Especially with the way the economy's going? Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you plan on buying it? Let me know. And as always, take it easy, guys. I'll catch you guys later.